Welcome to Should I Watch This for Thunderbirds, where I watch the pilot episode of a TV show and give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I'm gonna skip it. This one has had so many requests and I have no idea what it's about. One thing that I can tell you is that it is not a market substitute. Support the original. Oh, they each have their own little ship. Ooh, Lady Penelope. Nice car. Is that a tiny beaded curtain that somebody made?
But because of your misguided loyalties, you refuse to help me. Even though you are far away, you cannot escape me.
There's magic in this world?
Kirano!
Kirano, I've just had news that Tintin will be leaving London on Wednesday.
Tintin?
That means
Really?
she'll be home on Friday.
It's probably not actually Tintin.
This is Tintin. You'd better come right away with reinforcements. I've got a little surprise for you.
When does international rescue start operating? Why don't you speak?
He's fighting it. I'm distracted by the luggage bags here because they're so 60s and amazing. But anyway, it is a product of his era to have this type of stereotypical villain. This is a vintage show, and I'm going to treat it as such. It's just an unfortunate choice by the writer, I think. Look at her outfit too. This must be Tintin?
If this doesn't bring international rescue on the scene, nothing will.
Mach 3, reheat. Mach 5.3.
I can almost feel my ears popping.
Our takeoff procedure and are flying at a height of 250,000 feet.
Wait, is this on the plane? And they have leg room? And tables? Can you imagine flying like this instead of being like, I can't move my legs? I've seen pictures of planes in this era. I think there's a famous meme going around of someone with like a full Thanksgiving feast and they're just kicking back and they're like, I wonder how luxurious plane travel is going to be in 20 years. And we're just like, oh, you sweet summer child. Let me pull up some pictures because it's just unbelievable. Can you imagine having a sofa and just your own little table? Look at this. It was like traveling by train. Oh my goodness. You know, I'm adding this to my time travel bucket list. Go back to the 60s and just go on a couple of plane rides. I don't even care where we're going. I just want to experience this.
I just thought you would like to know that a bomb has been placed in the landing gear of the Fire Flash that has just taken off for Tokyo.
Look at all these adorable little models. He has the best outfit out of all of them.
Lower your landing gear and overfly airfield at 0 feet. Roger, London Tower.
I assume they built all these sets for the marionettes. They're really beautiful. And the way they're switching between stock footage, it looks like, or B-roll, and the set, really well done. Pretty advanced technology.
What's keeping them? They'll call as soon as they know. Let's not get jumpy.
Divert all aircraft from London. Contact Central Control. I want everyone, excluding essential personnel and all civilians in a 5-mile radius of the airport, evacuated immediately. Use code RH. Radiation hazard.
Yes, sir.
So they have 2 hours.
We've just got to sit here and wait for them to die.
London Tower from Fireflash. Nothing can save us short of a miracle.
That's just what you might get.
Okay, that's a slightly creepy emergency signal.
Go ahead, John.
Flashing eyes.
We have our first emergency call, Father. The new Fireflash Max 6 atomic airliner is in distress at London Airport.
The Fireflash? Why, that's Tintin's aircraft.
Maybe we can just send Captain Haddock. I'm sorry, every time I hear Tintin. How much money does this family have to make all this possible? The pool is the hangar. Wouldn't the exhaust get into the water though? I'm not sure I'd want to swim in it afterward. Yeah, look at it getting the pool. They didn't think that part through. This does not seem practical. Yeah, I would not go on that ship. That looks incredibly dangerous. No, thank you. They each have their own exit. Did Brains design all this, or did they have a personal touch into their particular Thunderbird? Those poor trees. I mean, fortunately they're the type that can handle it, but seems extreme. Why didn't you just plant them farther apart? Seriously, how rich are these people?
You come up here and put a harebrained scheme that stands 1,000,000 to 1 chance of success and expect me to jump for joy.
Well, with due respect, sir, 1,000,000 to 1 chance is better than no chance at all.
Approaching intercept position. Okay, release target.
They sound American.
Coming in for attack, target 1. Permission to open fire.
Okay, go ahead and good shooting.
Why are they doing target practice near London, though?
We are going to attempt to put a man into the wing of your aircraft in order to remove the bomb.
But that's suicide. He wouldn't stand a chance.
There is a chance, Fireflash.
That is my favorite part of flying, is takeoff. When you go really, really fast.
Realize the passengers are gonna see what's going on.
They capture a little bit of that excitement on the show.
But every effort is being made to ensure your safety. In the meantime, please, remain calm.
And drink a cocktail, apparently. Is that a tiny Boston shaker? Wow.
Running into turbulence.
Will it work?
Winches. Stop winches. Okay, Fireflash. Open number 4 inspection hatch. Keep her steady.
Even if he gets in, will he know
Target 1.
how to disable the bomb?
One at a time. Coming up now. 1. Now. Cut cable.
I think he got in all right.
Are you okay?
Okay. I'm aboard.
That looks like actual people's hands that they switched to.
Trying. I'm going to try and
Maybe close the hatch?
around the other side.
At least he made it.
Sure was a good try.
International rescue are arriving on the scene. Part 2 of my plan about to commence.
He sure loves his cosplay.
Now, to make sure that no one takes photographs of Thunderbird 1. Except me, of course.
Why is there so much eye glowing on this show?
What's the action?
Now listen carefully. We can't afford any mistakes. The automatic camera detector, quick! Someone's photographing the instrument panel of Thunderbird 1.
Honestly, the models are the best thing about this show so far.
Vehicle was last seen turning onto M1, heading towards Birmingham.
Message received and understood.
I've been on the M1 near Birmingham myself.
Leave this to me.
Now this is a set. Is that a secret fireplace? No, she just made her tea.
Mobile control calling International Rescue England.
Oh dear, how inconvenient.
You called, milady?
Yes, Parker. Get the Rolls Royce. We are going for a little drive.
I would be quickly drinking my tea, like, we're about to get into a car chase, come on. Ooh. Number 3's gonna blow though.
Cut engines. Fire flash, overshoot.
I know it.
Fire flash from Thunderbird 2.
Cut engines. Fire flash, lift blow wing.
Ah!
Lift blow wing. Cut power.
This is wild. Mm. Ah. Okay, we're good.
They made it. They made it.
Alright, get everyone out of the area fast before they start glowing in the dark.
Wait till we get to a clear stretch of road. We don't want to
Maybe
create
she's a
scene.
sharpshooter.
Very good, milady.
Is she the crosshair of the show? I kind of hope she is. Yes.
International Rescue haven't heard the last of me.
Oh, Tintin got there safely. That's good. I still think the glowing eye portraits are just really creepy. I'm sorry.
Okay, Brain, show him in.
Sure thing, Mr. Tracy. Oh, I sure would like to know who these people are. Because the one thing I'd like to do is shake them by the hand.
Well, thanks again, Doc.
I think I spotted a continuity error there because in the backdrop of the shots, they had the little IR sashes on the portraits in the background. But previously to this, he had swapped out the portraits so that they're not in uniform. So I think they accidentally shot the reaction video with the wrong backdrop. But it's minor.
Boys, I think we're in business.
My main takeaway from that show is that somebody loved building working models and was just having the time of their lives building all these little tiny intricate set pieces. And I think the target audience is definitely people who love flying and models and airplanes. The marionettes took a little bit of getting used to, but I think they were really well made, especially all of their tiny little costumes. Like the little boots and everything. That was really cute. It felt a little bit like a James Bond villain who decided to be good. Like they have this really complex secret lair and technology. So instead of a super villain, it's like not a superhero, because that's different, but the equivalent, but good. If that makes any sense. I am going to give it a thumbs down, but only because it's not really my personal cup of tea. I don't think it's a bad show. In fact, it looks pretty fun if you're into that kind of genre. For me, a combination of just too much technical airplane stuff, which isn't a personal interest of mine, and then a little bit the marionettes were off-putting, Maybe if you saw a ton of episodes, you wouldn't even notice it anymore, but I found the strings a little bit distracting. And then the big turnoff for me was just the stereotypical portrayal of a particular culture as the villain. The idea of someone who loves disguises, I think, is a good idea. It's just, I'm just not comfortable with the way they did the accent and everything. Again, this is just my personal opinion, and there's an incredible level of detail in the set design. If the other episodes are anything like this one, it's very much an adventure show. So it was interesting to now know what Thunderbirds is, and there were parts of it that I really liked. I just don't plan on watching the rest of the series. However, if you do have a favorite episode and you're like, please just watch this one episode, let me know in the comments. I know some of these series, there's a couple of really good gems that everyone loves. So let me know what those are. Maybe I'll check those out. I am watching this with the ads for the free version. And where do you fall on the Die Hard debate? I think it's a Christmas movie. 100%. Star Trek Generations, is that a Christmas movie? I think so.